Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today I am part of the So Inspired Collaboration Hop, which is organized by Call Me Crafty L here on YouTube. If you're not familiar with So Inspired, it's a hop that goes live on the 20th of each month. And what's really great is that we as a team pick an inspiration piece each month. And we all sort of take whatever inspiration comes to us from the same piece and share what we've made. What I'm usually drawn to quite a lot whenever I see anything, whether it's a card, a project, a photo, I think color hits me first. That's the first thing that really strikes me. And the second thing that I'm often drawn to, in particular with cards, is layouts, like the card layout. And I think today that is what has inspired me with, or those two characteristics is what has inspired me by this original card, which was posted by Lynn Brandyberry. Now, if you want to check out Lynn's original card, just expand the description box below, and you'll find links to her original card. So she is sending hugs on Instagram if you want to pop on over to her profile and see some of her other amazing creations. Now, to find what the rest of my team have created and how they were inspired by Lynn's original piece, there's a link to a collaboration playlist that is hosted on Call Me Crafty Al's YouTube channel. So again, you can expand that description box below, and the playlist is really wonderful because it has all of our videos in a single spot for you, so that if you want to just kind of put it on autoplay, then when one video ends, the next one will begin. It's a great way to see everybody's videos and keep track of, where you're at in the hop as well, because you don't have to sit and watch everything in one go. You can kind of watch a little bit and come back to it whenever you'd like. So what I've done is I've pulled out some of my Crafty Meraki pattern papers and some EAP, which I love to craft with. If you're not familiar, EAP stands for Effortless Artistry Papers, and the concept behind these is that they are hand-colored, alcohol marker colored images that have been beautifully colored up in a variety of different colorways. And they are pre-printed, and ready for you to use. So the fabulous thing about this is that you don't have to, if you don't have the time to color up an image, you don't have to. You can actually use these images, which have already been beautifully colored for you. And they aren't digitally colored. They are actually hand colored by members of the Crafty Meraki design team. And so you have this gorgeous coloring. It still has that very handmade, hand-colored look to it. And it's so easy and fast to work with because I mentioned it's part of a system. So these papers, you can just get the papers if you want and then fussy cut or scan and cut the images if you want. But if you are a fan of having dies, coordinating dies, then you can get the dies that go with it and cut them out. What's really fabulous, I've pulled out some from the Rose EAP that recently came out, and as well the Orchid EAP that's come out. And what's really fabulous is that there's one single die plate, and it will cut out all of the images that have been printed on this 6x8 paper. So with one pass, you're going to get several different images. Most of the EAP also include sentiments, with each sheet, and so you might have a handful of sentiments as well. So it's almost like getting really high quality ephemera that's hand colored. It's not, it's got, you can see the shadows, the highlights, and all of that. It's not flat digitally colored. So really, really love that. And I don't craft a lot with orange. It's probably the least used color in my craft room, and so I was really happy to see that for both the orchid EAP and for the rose EAP, that there's the yellow-orange colorway of coloring on these images. So it just makes it really easy for me to reach for, because I don't often think about orange when I go to craft. For folks who are familiar with my channel, teal is my favorite color, and I don't know why I don't use orange more, because it's a complementary color to blue. So I really should use it more than I do. And now that I have these EAPs, you can see I still have a lot that I didn't use. So I'm hoping to use it more and more in my crafting. But look how quickly these two cards have come together. It's a really fabulous layout. You can use your scraps, wonderful scrap buster. I love how Lynn Brandyberry's original card was very monochromatic. I'm sort of, not as monochromatic as her card is, but I definitely tried to stay in the yellow and the orange family. And I love how these came out. I could see myself making a lot of these cards. So really, really fabulous. Thank you so much for catching my video today. Don't forget to expand the description box below if you want to see Lynn Brandyberry's original card. And as well, you'll find in the description box a link to the playlist where you can see what everybody else made. Thanks again, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fabulous day. Bye.